Oh, hello there. I wasn't expecting someone else to be in my private cabin. How are you enjoying the couch? Oh no, you're fine. I'm sure it was an honest mistake and you don't look too threatening. When I say my, quote, private cabin, I meant it in a humorous way because typically, not many people enjoy sitting back here. I'm not too sure why. There's probably just something about the isolation because the attendants don't check back here often. I prefer it that way. I don't need water, food, hot towels, or anything. But, if you do need something, I'm sure this call light will get their attention. Anyways, what's the preferred name of my new cabin buddy? That's a very nice name. For me, everyone around the world always calls me something different, and I'm constantly getting new names every time I ride the train. I guess you could say I'm a frequent rider. My associates refer to me as Mr. Syfor, Syfor, but feel free to call me by my first name, Lou. So, if I may ask, what is someone as beautiful as you doing on a train? Shouldn't you be out partying on a yacht right about now and, as you youthful human people say, popping bottles in a new swimsuit? You know, seeing how hot it is getting and all that stuff. It's too hot, you say. Oh, it's hot as hell? That's funny. Maybe not that hot yet, but soon. Well, anywho's, yeah, what are you doing here? Changing scenery? So, like a vacation to the countryside. Get away from all the stresses of day-to-day life and especially an escape from the office or school. Wake up in a bungalow and enjoy maybe a nice, flaky, buttery croissant and a mimosa while enjoying the beauty of the world. Breathing in that fresh countryside air. Oh my, you're planning on starting a new life? Huh. A fresh start in a new environment where nobody knows your name or your past? Were you kicked out of your home or old city or something like that? Ah, it feels like it, doesn't it? Well, if it makes you feel any better, I was actually kicked out of my father's home. To put it in words you might understand, he was too much of a boomer and he didn't take too kindly to my rebellious behavior against his rules. And want to know the sad part? I was his supposed favorite little angel. And instead of having mercy on me, he decided to cast me out into this, as you said, hot as hell wasteland. And much like yourself, I started life anew. And now look at me. I'm in my very own private cabin, chatting it up with a lovely stranger. And look at this suit. Not trying to, how you say, flex on you, but this suit, this black and red suit, makes Giorgio Armani suits look and feel like you can get them at your local Walmart. But I only dress like this when I'm on business. The other times, I dress casually. So casually, when I walk amongst the rest of society, I blend into plain sight. Yeah, hiding in plain sight. What do I do? That's a good question. I guess if we had to give it a name, I guess you could say I'm an accountant of sorts. Not like a bank accountant, although people have sold me certain things near and dear to them for large amounts of money. I quote-unquote keep track, if you will, on people's accounts, seeing if they're behaving and up to date on certain priorities. I am, unfortunately, unable to disclose more information, but typically I only focus on the bad people. However, I don't mind lending a helping hand in my wide variety of communities. Remember I said everyone always calls me something different? That's why. You seem troubled. What's going on? Oh, come on, you can tell me. Or if you want, how about you tell me the gist of it, the general idea, the SparkNotes version. Okay, go on. Oh. You know, of course, yeah. Yeah. Aw, dang. Wow, you've got quite a lot on your plate. Well, I think I have the general idea. Essentially, you're being mistreated by your family and you feel like everyone just wants to blame you for everything bad that happens. You're feeling lost, like you're not sure what to do or where to go in life. So, you're choosing to get away from all of the negative stimuli and move as far as possible to have a fresh start. And to wrap it up with a nice pink bow, you're still trying to find yourself, more or less. Is that pretty much about it? I've lived a very, 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 very long life. It doesn't look like it, does it? Well, here's my 2 cents. I am all too familiar with being blamed for everything bad that happens. If someone gets into a car wreck, if someone's marriage falls apart, if someone takes the life of another, somehow I had a part in it. But when someone has a baby, or when someone gets into med school, or even when someone gets their dream home, or wins a sporting event, or becomes a famous voice actor, they always want to thank my father. The same boomer that kicked me out of his little castle for not obeying his rules, who preaches tolerance but is extremely judgy, is the one that gets thanked for all the good and I get blamed for all the bad. But, do you think I stew in my hatred or do you think I will for all of eternity? No. And neither should you. Well, look, you see, because look what happened. I had an amazing life ever since being kicked out. It wasn't right away, but eventually, and that's how it's going to be for you. I just know it. I thought I was going to be surrounded by all of his other precious widow angels, but look how that turned out. Although, I did get to meet you, and you are quite an angel. Just being playful. I didn't let what happened to me kick me down. Don't see this as, quote, running away. See this as you taking control of your life and doing what you want to do on your terms. And seeing as you won't have a father to kick you out for not playing by the rules, my dear, you have the whole world at your fingertips. So come on, give me a smile. There we go. Well, my stop is coming up, so I should be leaving. But it was wonderful to talk to you. I hope I was able to brighten your day, even a little bit. What was your name again? Lovely. If you're ever wandering the streets, keep an eye out for the name, Mr. Lou Cyphor.
Hello there. Can I interest you in a bottle of water or bubbly? Maybe a hot meal, a pillow for your head? Uh-huh. What are you talking about? What man in a black and red suit? Where is he? He went that way. You mean he walked in from there and went out the same way into the dead-end wall? I'll, come back in a bit. Maybe your friend in the black and red suit will come back. In the meantime, if you need anything, my name is Gabriel.